Good evening. I'm a little bit on the late side. Woo! Sorry, guys. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. A little bit on the late side. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. I know. I know. I know. No, no, guys. I apologize. Actually, it was kind of a weird deal. I had a client come in at the last minute and wanted to take care of some information that I had pending for them. So I tried to do my best to hurry up. So my bad. Sorry, guys. Sorry, 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 sorry. But let me try and get there. It is YouTube going. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the delay. It was just my bad. My bad all around. I was going like maybe I should just blame it on technical difficulties and stuff, but that wasn't the case. I appreciate y'all's patience, guys. Thank y'all for waiting. Should we be alarmed? I appreciate the fact that people are alarmed when we don't come on time or don't give notice. Again, guys, had a client walk in at the last minute, had some work to do. It had already been paid off, so I need to make sure that it got done. ¿Qué te pasa? 15-minute rule. No llega el profe 15 todos para el Whataburger. Ah! Hey, I was only like 8 minutes late. I know because 7 minutes late because it marked me as an alarm like, hey, ¿qué está pasando? Where are you at? I'm here. Hello, Sasillo, a family hermosa. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. A cat. It's okay. Thank you. My bad. My bad. Don't let it happen again. I'm going to do my best. I promise. Buenas tardes, Agustín Hermoso. ¿Cómo estás? Let me say, guys, I do apologize. Something just came up at the last moment, and again, I had to finish up that work, and then decided to jump back on. Again, I don't like to be late. I'm very, very punctual, most part, but I do apologize. I don't mean to come out late. Guys, it's been a different type of day in the city of Brownsville. It's been very non-political. There's not been much been going on in the city of Brownsville. There's some things that I'd like to mention, guys, so we might do a quick one. I've been asked questions in regards to the indictments coming down in regards to Sylvia Atkinson. Look, guys, I have shared all the information that I have as of this moment. I don't have any more. Guys, I promised that as soon as Sylvia Atkinson was going to get thrown in the federal pen, I would let you know. And I did just that. I promised that as soon as we had any movement in that case, I would let you know. I do not know anything other than what I've already shared. Now, guys, please, folks, do not get into this. Well, nothing's going to happen, Erasmo. Nothing's going to happen. It irks my chain for individuals to really, truly think that nothing is going to happen to these individuals. Guys, there are consequences. There are consequences to inadequate, inappropriate shenanigans. I was struggling to find a damn word. I mean, guys, there's consequences. So yeah, you better believe that there should be 18 indictments out there, and you should believe that sooner or later they're going to hit. Guys, the federal government is not playing around. They're not playing jacks out there. They really want to get these people out of our hair. And let me tell you, I'll be celebrating. Unfortunately for us, Minerva left the hospital. And again, I'd hope she leave the hospital in a wooden box. That is not the case. She's out of the hospital. Pingüina asquerosa. She's a horrible person. She's a Sylvia Atkinson person. But guys, I've shared all the information that I can. I don't have any other information. I constantly get asked back and forth in regards to what's going on with indictments and what's next. And guys, I'll share as soon as I know. We just don't know. And I was sharing with a friend of mine that this was part of the frustration that we were going through back after we had visited the FBI office, guys. Let me tell you, it's not easy going into the FBI and pouring information out there in front of them. But it is the right thing to do, guys. If you have information in regards to any illegalities, any wrongdoings around here, please report it to law enforcement. Now, in regards to anything local, now do not, if there's anything having to deal with corruption, do not contact any local official, guys. Do not contact the district attorney. Do not contact the mayor of the Brownsville. Do not contact the county judge, guys. Do not. If you have any information or evidence or proof in regards to corruption here in those levels of elected officials, go straight to the FBI. No one else here locally cannot be trusted. Can't trust anyone here, because it's all a part of the corrupt political system that exists here, and they are going to defend each other. So if you have any information in regards to corruption, please, I encourage you to visit the FBI, federal government. Do not go to the district attorney. Do not go to county judge. Do not go to the city mayor of the city of Brownsville. Do not. They will do nothing except cover for the other folks. Simple as that. It's just the way it is. But be patient, guys. I have faith that the federal government will act swiftly and soon. Looking forward to tonight's show. Tonight, there's a lot going. There is a lot going on around us, guys, that I should be very, very concerning to a lot of folk, and should be very, very concerning not only to individuals of a certain party or individuals that are trying to throw out there a narrative of a certain party. Let me share something, guys. And guys, we'll have a quick show today. Let me share something. Look, guys, I received guys, as two posts from different students. And guys, let me say, students are concerned. Some students, are afraid to go back. And, look, guys, there's a little bit of everything in everyone, guys. We all know de antemano that there's the poop sticks. There's the kids that are poop sticks. And there are, let's be honest, guys. Some of, mi hijo es un angelito. And your child is a poop stick. There's a lot of poop sticks out there. And a lot of poop sticks are going to go like, ya me quiero quedar en casa, no quiero ir a la escuela. That's fine, but they're not doing it. They're not saying it because of concern for COVID. They're saying it because they're poop sticks. It's that simple, guys. But I really trust that the individuals that sent word to me today are actual students that are kind of concerned. And let me say, guys, it's okay that individuals are concerned. They have a right to be concerned. They have a right to try and find relief from anyone that they can reach out to. And for some reason, a lot of students out there, they still have faith that Erasmo Castro is the voice of Brownsville. And they are correct, guys. I am the king of all local social media. I am the voice of Brownsville. I am the guy to turn to for different situations that are going on locally, guys. That's what I do. Local. That's what I do. And yes, can it be anonymous? Yes, it can be anonymous. A lot of the posts that I put up were anonymous. And guys, they're just expressing their concern. Now, on the contrary, there's other students who aren't concerned about going back to school. More power to them, guys. And again, more power to the folks. Guys, it should be optional. Will it be optional? And the truth of the matter is, it will probably not be optional. Face-to-face is going to happen next semester. Simple as that. Not going to be offered virtual learning. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Are you going to support these students who are requesting to stay online learning for this upcoming year? Yes, I am. Why I am? Because let me tell you guys, I stand with whoever asks me for help. And let me say, guys, the students have asked for my help. I will help. Teachers have asked for my help. I will help. Principals have asked for my help. People in administration have asked for my help. I will help, guys. I do not have the luxury of nitpicking who to help and who to not help. I am not like the mayor of Brownsville. I don't have the option of cutting off individuals who I just don't care or agree with. And yes, I know I block a lot of people, but screw them. They're rude. If you're rude to me, you're out. Out off of my friends list. Like, let me say, guys, if you are on my friends list, if you're on my friends list and you're out there looking for someone to marry you, maybe you shouldn't be on my friends list. Because I ran across someone today, like looking for someone to marry them, and they're friends on my friends list, and I go like, "Are you serial?" And look, I understand, guys. Look, some folks want to get married by their own priest, by their own pastor, by whoever. More power to you guys. I mean, if you already have a pastor, a priest, a judge, someone that's close to you that you want them to marry you, more power to you guys. I've congratulated a lot of folks that have gotten married with other individuals here, but don't be on my friends list if you're posting and looking for someone to marry you, because you should know by now that Erasmo Castro is the best wedding officiant the city of Brownsville has ever known. She left the hospital looking like J Lo. I don't even think so. I agree. I hear statements like that all the time. Nothing is going to happen. Hope they start. They are all wrong. Justice. Yes, guys. And unfortunately, a lot of folk tend to spread that. No, hombre, es que nada les va a pasar. No les van a hacer nada. Guys, let me tell you, there was no one and more frustrated about Sylvia, nothing happening in the Sylvia case than Erasmo Castro, guys. No one. No one. Do the students have a chance against BISD? No. Would it not be better if the parents and students organized and made a petition at an upcoming school board meeting? No. They can. It's not going to do any good. Let's remember, guys, that ultimately BISD is not going to dictate what is going to happen in regards to face-to-face or virtual learning. It all comes out from TEA. And TEA is hell-sent on doing face-to-face. So that's what's going to happen. With that said, Mr. Nobody, I will still fight for students, parents, and staff. I don't care. I will fight TEA. I don't care. I will fight the mayor's office. I don't care. That's the difference between Erasmo Castro and these politicians that are sitting comfortably in your seats. They don't give a rat's ass about you. They will not fight for your cause, for your concerns. They just want to pocket your damn money. I will fight for you in the seat or in this seat because I'm awesome. Can it be anonymous? 100%. 100%. 100%. You see, how sad that we can't count on our public officials. I'm all entities and capacities, but I have experienced this firsthand. We cannot, guys. We cannot. You cannot count on city commissioners. Can't count on county commissioner menos. You can't count on BISD folk. Can't count on TSC, Port of Brownsville folk. It's all the same pieces of crud. If you don't want a bad apple, don't get it from the cart. Get it from a tree. There's concern to go around for lots of reasons. 100%. And look, guys, let me say, with everything that's going on in the world and everything that's going on here in the United States in regards to the variants going on with COVID-19, numbers going up in the valley. We don't have a clear grasp in regards to how many individuals are coming. Do you know that some 1 million people crossed over into the United States, guys? This is according to Homeland Security. 1 million people came over into the United States. It's madness, guys. Madness. And do I have an option to do virtual? Unfortunately, as of this moment, no. Yes, you are the voice of Brownsville. Love you, Ghosty. Appreciate you. Any word on how many new SpaceX employees have come into Brownsville to help that push to finish Elon Musk's new project? Are the hotels booked? I don't think all the hotels are booked yet. I don't think anybody else came in. No, I didn't get any other word, and Elon didn't tweet. And again, guys, if this is the mayor's teaser, what a bummer. I mean, is this really the mayor's teaser that they're going to build another platform out there? Sorry, guys, not what I expected. I literally expected a new convention center. I expected a performing arts center. I expected something major. An NFL team coming down here. Guys, I expected something else. Not much. Do you people here know what they're going to build in between Olive Garden and Black Bear? I don't think there's is are they building anything in between Olive Garden and Black Bear? I thought it was Black Bear and Olive Garden. I know they have a jewelry store planned out there también, no? Didn't they have a jewelry store planned for that little plaza? I think that's what it was. God does like ugly. Love you. Love you, hermosa. Guys, to see you, mi amor. More people under the age of 15 die from common flu each year than die from COVID. Uh, True fact. Doesn't mean that we shouldn't be concerned about COVID or any other flu, HPV, STD. Should be concerned about everything. There are abundance of vaccines for all adults. Kids with an actual medical condition should get a medical excuse that allows them for distance learning. We have the resources to do it. Now, at this point, we should be professional in regards to doing uh, distance learning. I totally agree that people should be given an option. Hello, casitas. Good evening. Hermosa, Mary y Ann. Hermosa. Good evening. Buenas noches, bendiciones. Sería poco mejor que las escuelas elementales tengan la opción de ir a escuela o virtual. Estoy de acuerdo, Rosy. Parte del problema es de que si nos van a dar esas opciones, la mejor opción sería de que tuviésemos ambas y que las personas pudieran escoger. Y para esto vamos a decir que hagan padres de familia los cuales se les hace mucho más difícil el poder estar en casa o tener a alguien en casa que supervise a los muchachos mientras están haciendo sus estudios. Por el trabajo. Esa es una de las razones por las cuales muchos de los padres de familia estaban insistiendo de regresar a las aulas, porque ellos tenían que trabajar y no tenían con quién dejar los chipayates. No hay problema, se entiende perfectamente. La cosa es, ¿será seguro al momento mandar a los muchachos a las escuelas? Yo me atrevería a decir que no, pero a la verdad no tengo chimpayates. Good evening, Afrida. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Ale and Hermosa. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Only TA and Avid have the power to change and offer remote. Not going to happen. I agree with Joseph. It's not going to happen, guys. With that said, it doesn't mean that you fold your hands or throw them up in the air and say, me rindo, I give up. No, again, guys, I will help anyone that wants to fight this. I will help anyone fight it. Why? Because that's what I do. I fight the system. I fight government, elected officials, governmental elected officials. I heard the SpaceX employees get a 10% discount at Mayor Trey Mendez Pizza Place. You're still paying $17 for a small pizza. I actually air fried fillet of fish today. The pre-breaded that fisherman, the yellow one. I can't remember what it's called, but I did it on the air fryer. Yum, delish. I actually had two fish patties. It isn't just BISD. Every school in Texas is going back this year. 100%. And again, guys, it's not the school district that ultimately decides. It is TEA, and TEA has, as of right now, decided that everyone's going back to face to face. It is what it is. I see a lot of high schoolers at the mall and out and about. Look at what happened at this weekend's quince. It was packed with teenagers. 100%. And again, this look, this just goes to show what we've always said, guys. People are going to go out and about. It's going to happen. Let me say, guys, should be optional. It isn't an excuse to say let's throw them all in schools. They're out everywhere anyway. And I don't know if that you're making this argument, guys. People should have a choice, a right. And look, if you're going to choose to set yourself up to get the virus by going into a place where there's hundreds or thousands of people, more power to you. That's what happened with the quinceañera. That's what happens when you're going into the malls. You're making that choice, but you have that choice. There's a difference between that and schooling. Schooling, you don't have a choice. If you don't send your chimpayate to school, chimpayate will get charged, you will get charged. So it's a matter of choice. Unfortunately, there is no choice being offered as of right now for our schools age kids. Can that change? We could sure try. I saw the post about the city needing to do more for animals. We need large animal shelter facilities. We also need to educate people on the importance of spaying and neutering pets. Let me say, guys, that Teresa Spock is an amazing pet rescuer, guys. And what she put up on that post was very, very true. Guys, every single politician that I've heard run for office, except this last election, really not a lot of promises were made in regards to pets. But before this, guys, everyone was sucking on the pet titty. Everyone on the puppy titty. Everyone, guys. Oh, yes, we're going to do great things for pets. We're going to know this is going. Do y'all remember? It's going to be a no kills zone, Brownsville. It's not true. We're going to expand it. It's not true. Not true. Not true. But again, most people believe the promises that politicians make. Politicians lie. Guys, it is so sad, very unfortunate that we are killing off so many beautiful little animals a day. A day, guys. Individuals that have pets that abandon them there at the shelter, guys, they get put down, euthanized. It's very unfortunate. And again, guys, I do blame the mayor. I do blame the city commissioners because every single one of them has run on fixing the pet problem, guys. Nothing has been done. Nothing. Everyone except Pedro Cardenas. Pedro Cardenas didn't promise anything because he never shared his platform. We absolutely have no clue what he's there for. Nothing. What happened to our freedoms, Joseph? The governor and TA are being tyrants over our lives. Students have to test, have to risk their lives. Again, I will fight because it should be a matter of choice. Will we win? No. But we still fight. See, that's the difference, folks. I think a lot of people here think it's futile. Throw their hands in the air. Nombre, pues, que te valga. It's not Erasmo Castro, guys. It's not Erasmo Castro. Erasmo Castro fights. I don't care if it's up against the governor of the state of Texas. I don't care if it's against TEA. I will fight at your side. Good evening, Joe, my man. I've noticed my kids develop a high rash all over cheeks while my kids wear the mask as we wait 2 hours for doctor's appointments. How can any 11-year-old kid back to school while wearing a mask at all day rash? Crystal, one of the things that they're requesting is no face coverings at schools. That's going to be devastating. Although Biden came out today requiring all federal employees to have be vaccinated and to wear face masks. And there's talks about another face covering mandate or ordinance coming from the federal government. It's going to be crazy. The state wants more to say over the lives of our children than their own parents. It's crazy. COVID tests at my store are at the rise. Start wearing your masks again. Sebastian works at a pharmacy, guys. And let me say, guys, it's so true. The numbers are going skyrocketing. They're going back up. Got to be careful. And I'm going to say this, guys: the influx of individuals coming over from Central America, dangerous, dangerous to our community. And guys, we called it last year. We were talking about this, and I got a lot of crap from people saying, "Oh, you just hate migrants, and you're just don't want immigration." I said, "Are you crazy? Of course, we want immigration. We want legal immigration. We want people to come over the right way." Border Patrol this morning at AM7 radio said 34% of the illegals coming across have COVID, and they are being released into the public. Rodney is completely correct. Let me say that La Jolla police, guys, threw out a post on social media that should be very concerning to everyone. Everyone. Catholic Charities has been throwing individuals, illegals, into hotels, causing a mess, guys. Individuals that are COVID positive are being housed all over the valley, guys, by Catholic Charities, and people should be upset. And look, guys, we just need to stop this harboring illegal aliens. We need to get back at closing the border to individuals that do not have the proper legal documentation to cross over, and let individuals that have already been vetted by the State Department via the visas, the tourist visas, let them come across, spend their money, but stop the pouring in of individuals from Central America where their health should be a concern to us all. What they bring over from there, not just drugs and stuff, but disease, should be concerning to everyone here, not to Catholic Charities. And I think what's happening, guys, is that a lot of the people, Homeland Security guys, they're giving up. And that's trippy, guys. Have y'all thought of that? I mean, you've got officers with Homeland Security guys literally just giving up. Did you read about them possibly doing away with the checkpoints, guys? Just giving up. They're just putting themselves in danger, guys, by stopping all these individuals that are coming across with all these diseases, especially COVID-19. It's crazy. Biden administration has failed the border. Biden administration has failed our border. Tyrants. Yeah. I expected some real help from the animals here. None. Just to STID new virtual school. Oh, South Texas Independent School District is becoming a virtual school, guys. More power to them. And again, guys, I'm sure that they're going to get an influx of students coming in from different school districts. A couple of additional dog parks changed those old trucks off the officers, add animal officers to build a couple of dog shelters. More around the city to have a vet with a clinic, and the year the shelter's just dreaming. But these are the Anna, these are the promises that the politicians have made for years, and they have failed to deliver. Good evening. Good evening. Te perdiste que llegué tarde. Air fryers are great, just too small. They are great. But again, I have mine here, right here at the office. So, I get a little bit on the hungry side, take out can't remember the name brand of that. It's that yellow Captain something. Is there the yellow one with blue? Captain Morgan? Am I thinking of an alcohol? Something. Not sure. Watch it if you like. Thanks. I've been waiting all day for that parody. Two of my kids at BISD campuses were given a mask to put on, even though it was not required. I didn't make a fuss about it, but it seemed like they are telling the kids to put it on. Your thoughts? Guys, they're not going to be able to control the face masks in the schools. Impossible. During the pandemic, when students were welcomed back onto campus, guys, they were supposed to be wearing their face masks. They did not wear their face masks. It's not going to happen. It's over, guys. I think what's going to happen is individuals now, if you want your children protected, make sure that you have educated them well in regards uh, to face coverings. Let me say this. One of the things that TEA, I just got a word. One of the things that TEA is allowing districts can go remote and pay from with their pay for this with their ESSER monies. Some districts are doing this for elementary students needing remote learning. TEA has given districts that option, but no funding. However, districts have the ESSER monies. So, guys, there is an option. So, thank you for sharing this information with me. I appreciate Mike Morath. Send me information via text. Mike Morath and I are buddies, and I'm glad that Mike Morath has shared that information with us. So, guys, uh, districts do have that option. They just have to pay for it themselves. So, BISD, do you think they're going to give you the option of virtual learning for distance learning for your kid? No, they're not. Thank you, Mike. Hola, hermosa. Good evening. Good evening. Can we spray neuter some of locally city officials and some school board members? It'd be a great idea. We should have taken advantage and completely cut off La Pinguina since she was in the hospital. Cops and ambulances in front of Lopez Supermarket on International Boulevard don't know what happened. Probably a car accident. Too many. Keep me posted. Good evening. I always said Erasmo is batting for the people of Brownsville. You're right, bro. And I will. Love you, Baba. 60% of Trumpers don't believe the virus or vaccine. Uh, Let me say, guys, that I don't completely agree with this number. I think a lot of the folk are just very, very cautious. Sorry, guys. My bad. Walmart allows you to shop without a mask if you are vaccinated. If you are now not, they're asking you to wear one. I think they're all doing that. And as well, the mothers who are fighting for not sending their kids to school are the ones who take them to Matamoros, the mall, SPI, everywhere. Yeah, but again, guys, let me say my argument for these folks is they choose to go to Matamoros, they choose to go to the mall, they choose to go to SPI. They should have a choice in regards to sending kids back onto campus. And again, when you go to Matamoros, I was in Matamoros today. I went for lunch. I went from 11:30, 12:30, 1:30. I was back at 2 o'clock. I was there for 2.5, 3 hours. So, guys, I don't spend but less than an hour at the mall. Kids go to school for 8 to 10 hours a day. So there is a difference. That's my opinion. Austin back at stage 4 as of today. Now, I do think a lot of parents will refuse to send their kids. What will happen then? It's justified since they aren't vaccinated. I get that. It's going to be crazy, guys, because one of the things that I think what's going to happen is a lot, like Sebastian just mentioned. Uh, there's options. Again, it's the South Texas ISD, 100% virtual learning. Stop talking about immigrants behind bringing in COVID when less than 50% of Texans have been vaccinated. Uh, I, I'm not mentioning it, Chuck. Uh, La Jolla Police are, Homeland Security are. They're the ones that are mentioning it. It's not us. And again, it's not even the news. And I'm not sure if it was mentioned on Channel 5 News today, guys. we're not the ones that are mentioning or talking about it. It's the individuals on the front line. They're the ones that are stating that these individuals coming across from Mexico are bringing in COVID. Again, do we need to bring in more folk from Central America, guys, who are probably COVID positive or could be COVID positive into a state that less than 50% of Texans have been vaccinated? We don't want to do that. Do you want to do that? I don't. They let illegals come over with COVID, but I can't get my $10 a day clean lady across the bridge. That's what upsets me. That the individuals that have already been vetted and have a border crossing card are not permitted to come over. But yet we got 1 million individuals coming over from Central America and Mexico, guys, getting a free pass, a free ride anywhere they want to go in the United States, bringing in COVID. My gosh, my goodness, what's going to happen to our country? Yeah, it's not our country anymore. We can't go to school without vaccines, even at the college level. We need vaccines for travel. Is acceptable, then why not at our country's borders, especially during a pandemic? Let me say that it's going to be a kerfuffle because at the end of the day, who's going to verify that the tarjetoncitos that are coming over from Mexico are actually legit? I mean, are there Gordon's? Yes. Are there going to be individuals that are coming across with fake vaccination record cards? They're easy to make, guys. I could probably make a vaccination card on my computer on PowerPoint. Super easy to make. Gordon's Fisherman Fish Sticks. Yes. But I did the patties, the fisherman, Gordon's Fisherman. That's it. I was trying to remember it. Ah, furthermore, if they have been diagnosed with COVID-19, to be processed and released to live in clusters at hotels and then sent our country way, it's insane, guys. And I'm glad if Channel 5, I'm glad if Channel 5 picked up on the story, guys. There should be more news agencies picking up on the story. It's a mess. Border Patrol agents are getting COVID in large numbers. Yes. I think, I can't even remember, but I think I saw 90% in congruence, people sick are allowed in the country, visa holders probably vaccinated or not. That's crazy. Puro 956 cuz as teachers, can they ask their students if they have gotten the vaccine or does it violate the HIPAA rights? Um, you might get in trouble for asking folks if they have been vaccinated or not. So if the BID did receive ESSR money, they could choose to allocate some of those funds for virtual. Yes, 100%. They can. Will they? That's the question. Just so the BIZ parents are getting info that students will be back on campus 100%. As a teacher, I still have not been told any information about this. Again, that is the word that is going out, guys. Again, I think it's part of there's no other option but going back onto campus. There is option, guys. The school district can opt to pay for distance learning. Will they? The answer is probably no. Good evening, Mr. Erasmo. Do you know why the city has a beautification committee? I don't see snow beautification done around town. On another note, I drove by Lincoln Park. Looks like a jungle, tall grass. It's a mess. Send me a picture, Andres. I'll make sure that I'll get it sent to the city of Brownsville so they can go and cut the grass. In regards to your first question, not to dog on the beautification committee, because there's some great folk on that beautification committee. There's just a lot of work to be done. Guys, when you got people in this community throwing toilets on the side of the Morrison, on the side of Stagecoach, dumping drawers, dressers, mattresses on the sides of the roads, guys, we could have 1,000 beautification committees. Not going to do an ounce of good for the city of Brownsville. And again, I'm not giving them a pass, but goodness gracious, guys, have you seen the marranos that exist here in the city of Brownsville? Pigs. Have you seen those pathetic, crazy, sicko women that throw dirty diapers in parking lots? Are they sick? Pañales cagados in parking lots, guys. Have these no women no shame whatsoever? And no, I've seen men do it too. Digo marrana, gente asquerosa, dirty folk. So it doesn't much matter. We can have 1,000 beautification committees. We still got hundreds of diapers in the parking lots. De marrana. Moving to Austin tomorrow. No! Really? Send me an inbox. I'll tell you all the good restaurants to go to. So the best choice are just words because you don't have a choice. Parents either send their kids or else. There's no choice, guys. Does anyone know what they are building in front of the airport? Duomo is an Italian word meaning cathedral. Catedral. Duomo. Does anyone know what they're building? I would imagine. I don't know. Yeah, the beautification is all about bike lanes and not much else. That's what's unfortunate. I hate to admit, but miss Mr. Trump. The problems then were about biased opinions and petty about hurting feelings. Now problems are real. Let me say, there's a big difference, Joseph. There's a big difference between someone hurt my feelings because of their tweets to actual having individuals cross the border with COVID-19 and being released, being piled up in hotels in McAllen, in Edinburgh, in the Valley, guys. Now, let me say something, guys. Does anyone think that it's not happening in Brownsville? Anyone? Does anyone think that what's happening in McAllen and Mission and Edinburgh is not secretly happening in Brownsville? It is. And the mayor's to blame, city commission is to blame because they know. They know the amount of people that are coming across illegally. They know where these people are being harbored. The mayor went on CNN to talk about the program where individuals were being dumped at the bus station here in Brownsville. But he went out and said, no, they're leaving real quick. They're going up north. How does that make it any more right? I don't know. Trump hurt your feelings with his tweets. Biden is hurting your health with letting all these people come across. Even the people who are vaccinated are still getting COVID. My friend from Michael's completely correct. I think, what was that fluffy guy? Enrique Iglesias. He got it twice. A lot of people are getting it twice. Got it. My friend got it. My prayers, man. Asking if you have had the vaccine is not a HIPAA violation. I don't know. Remember that we're talking about schools. I mean, do you really want to share all your private information? I wouldn't want to. I don't know. You might be right. Why was Principal Ayala relieved of her position at Hudson Elementary? I really liked her. Let me say, I think she went off onto high school. No, she was doing she was a hard butt, but she was doing a good job up there. I was actually principal at Hudson, so I know. Great work. Hola, love. What's the deal with the holes in the middle of the medians at Boca Chica? I don't know if they're planning to put up plants or lights. Well, Chuck, if you look at the COVID numbers, they tell you how many people are from the people being attained, so that is not helping with the numbers. It's not helping with the numbers. Tell me you are from Brownsville by not telling me you are from Brownsville, putting their broken TVs, fridge, and toys in front of the yard, expecting someone to pick it up for free. Mendiga raza. Well, I'd be okay if I'd be a little bit more okay if people would put it in their front yard. Unfortunately, they're throwing it out where it becomes an eyesore in the city of Brownsville. So we don't have enough beautification committees for that. I agree. Bola de marranos. And the donation boxes across the city always have mattresses, broken furniture, and trash cans. Puro cool arrow. Yeah, there's too many cool arrows out there. No hay gente marrana. Hay gente que les falta educación, así como hay muchos que se dan de golpes de pecho en la iglesia, pero salen de ahí y siguen siendo los mismos. I sort of figured that religion was going to hit sooner or later. Maybe illegals will get first dibs at El Jardín. Guys, I don't care how many news articles come out on El Jardín Hotel. I don't think it's going to happen, guys. But again, I might be wrong. They're saying they're going to spend 12 million to fix it up. There's no way that fixing that building is going to cost 12 million, guys. I guarantee you it will cost in the upwards of $40 million to fix that building. $40 million. That's my guess. Not $12 million, guys. Impossible. Impossible. And let me tell you, if they are going to interject 12 million of your dollars into that building for housing eight, how are you feeling about your elected officials right about now, guys? $40 million pissed away. The holes in Boca Chica are waiting for more bricks, the red ones, so they can finish no plants. I think that for plants or for light poles, Jardín makes Casa de Nylon look like a palace. 100%. It's a death trap. How does anyone believe that that place is going to get fixed up for under $12 million? It's not. I guesstimate the cost of fixing up a Jardín hotel to be in the $40 million range. Anybody want to take me up on the bet? It's been a long day for me. Guys, we're going to see how it plays out with La Jolla and this new revelation from the police department. They don't know what to do. Homeland Security doesn't know what to do. On the other hand, I have the solution, guys. I know exactly what we need to do. I should be president. Erasmo Castro should be president of the United States, without a doubt. Let's make it happen. I'm snuck in that hotel. We have to liaise because the basement and black had black mold, and that crap ain't cheap to fix, especially with everything deteriorating. That was correct, guys. It is a mess. A mess. It's not going to be 12 million to fix it. What are the plans for Casa Nylon? Look, guys, I just passed by Casa Nylon the past 2 days. See no movement there. What happened to all this picture moment, dirt digging crap? Have seen no movement at Casa Nylon. It's funny how Section 8 apartments are in gated communities with 2 or 3 swimming pools and lots of luxury vehicles in the parking lot, and Gucci bags and iPhone 12s like mine. Yes, last time I confronted a man dumping a mattress and trash at the empty lot. He told me that he couldn't dump it at the landfill because he had no light bill. It's a mess, guys. Es un asco. Renovating the Harding Hotel downtown is a lost cause, pointless. Can't polish a turd. Joseph is correct. Cannot polish a turd. Madness. Wait, but aren't they afraid we will have a catastrophe placing people in there? It's old, it could fall, and we will be like Florida. That's why they plan to renovate it and interject millions and millions of our dollars in there. It's going to be a mess. Why Hidalgo report COVID cases and Cameron no reports at all? Is Cameron immune or what? They've given up, guys. Cameron County Health Department, Cameron County Commissioner's Court just given up. Erasmo takes the White House. Preach. Hola, hermosa, Jenny, hermosa. Excuse me, but it's a beige like the bridge to nowhere. It's a bridge like the no bridge to nowhere. Is money going to be pissed away, guys? Erasmo, want to stop by the office? Any good day? Any day. I'll be here all this week. I remember next week I will be out most of the week. Technically, some guy literally polished the turd. While they were pushing it out? I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. That's because the Democrats are on their ass wasting on luxuries instead of prioritizing commodities. It's a mess. Home Depot is selling mosquito foggers for $67. Maybe the city should invest in those. Just kidding. But if individuals want to buy, they have plenty at Boca Chica. I'm interested. They're waiting on that monthly check. It's the first of the month. Remember that song? It's the first of the month. Saludos a no. Rose, me, no. Una persona atropellada. On international? Uh, dang. There's a lot of people getting run over, man. Maybe it is the vaccine that's making everyone crazy. Oh, though Bone Thugs and Heart. Yes, it's the first of the month. It's the first of the month. Sylvia exercise. Love you, mi amor. Guys, sorry I started off late this evening. We'll be talking more tomorrow in regards to what's going on and that long day. Good night, mi amor. Me too. They're opening a Jiffy Lube next to my favorite chili place. Those Jiffy Lubes usually open on ghetto ass places. Chili place. Which is your favorite chili place? Sure, should I even ask? Guys, have a great evening. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock in the morning to discuss what's going on in La Jolla with our border and everything else. We'll see what other news pops up tonight, guys. I said I'll try to get more information in regards to the individual run over on international, guys, in front of Lopez Supermarket. If anyone has any pictures, any information, please send them my way. Guys, stay safe. Have a great evening. Uh, if you are on YouTube, please like or dislike that channel, please. That's the way I make some cash, guys. Please. Ah, yes, perfect. Awesome. That'd be great. Thank you, Ginny. Guys, anybody else wants Chicken Little shirt, please contact Ginny or Frank. Ginny Briones. Contact Ginny Briones. She will get you a shirt. Yay! Awesome news. Say hi to Shelly B. Guys, have a great evening. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock in the morning. Guys, be good to each other. And please continue to be good to me. God bless.